Hello, welcome back. I accidentally clicked New Game a moment ago and it brought me back to this checkpoint because that was my latest save, so I should probably be careful to step on one of these at the end of each session. My goal for today is to finish up Goblin Territory, the west wing of 6th level, which would mean this room. Rock Golem Territory only really has 2 rooms in it. I strongly suspect there's a secret hidden somewhere in here. I definitely already checked that. My only real suspicion was here, and I can't easily verify that without walking over there. But anyway, let's see what this room up here is like. So last time I looked at this, I saw a roach trap, and an orb that releases all goblins. Each one has to be paired with one serpent here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 1 each. So that's going to be a pain to do all at once. I did not really parse the rest of what's going on in the room. That's... okay, so that's a thing that's going to happen after I have... what? That's a thing I need to do... let's see, what's the route going to be? Why would I do this? That's too... wait, this is kind of weird and complicated. So I don't do that. That's for the roach. That's the last thing I do. But I need to... the decision I'm trying to make is, do I go left or right? If I go right, I definitely cannot use this orb until all of my business with goblins and serpents is done here. If I would go left and do this, then go right and do this, then I don't have any kind of passage that gets me to this roach. What I need to do... okay, I think what I need to do is go left, do goblin stuff, go through here, break that, use that orb and kill the roach. But this also needs to happen. This requires 3 passes, but only 2 are allowed by the trapdoors, right? Well, 2 entrances into here... okay. 1 to do that. 2. Well, okay, I guess I could open this first. I may have to open that first. Do I have to trap snakes with goblins while these are open? Is that what I'm seeing here? Because, okay, so suppose I were to go in here. No, I can go in here, do this, exit this way, do that, come through here, do this. No, I can't do that until... what the heck? How do I get out of this room at the end of all that? Like, I have to end back down here. This needs to be done late, but that doesn't seem like it can be done after this, because I still have to get in to kill those goblins. What? There isn't another exit? Okay, is there anything I can do now without making this decision immediately? This is kind of odd. I guess it's just a safe place to use a checkpoint. I don't think that I can get all the goblins to me without going into this area. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this route. Is there a trapdoor gate? There is a trapdoor gate. What's that for? That might be important. That might be important. So there is a trapdoor gate, which means I can use this orb once all the trapdoors are down and also get out this way. Okay, so that's important information. So if I go here, do this. Go... where? Go here, do this. Go across the trapdoors. That opens, and I can get to that. But I still can't get out here. I need to do this. And what? I don't know. First, let's see how annoying it is to get goblins to serpents in this configuration without opening that. Not so bad because of the way they cluster up there. Neat. Yeah. Oh, wait. Why are there orbs in here? Wait a minute. I didn't even notice this part of the level. Okay, this is important. And those are trapdoors for the... Oh, okay, right, this is more complicated. Alright, so that gives me... what? That actually just makes this more confusing. Because that means I have to go through here, which puts me on this side of those things with no possible way back. So this has to be done after... Well, why do I want to take this route? What's that for? I'm having a lot of trouble parsing this room. One more goblin. That's two more goblins. One more goblin. That's two more goblins. I can't get just one at a time. Fine. Fine. I'll work with two at once. Hey. Okay, well that's an additional hazard. Alright, you're on a force arrow. Good. Good. Okay. This helps for pulling out single goblins. Alright, you go in there. I strongly suspect this is not going to work in the approach that I'm taking. But I'm okay with this being a practice run to just at least see what it's like to move these goblins around. So far, not bad at all. So far, completely manageable. I'm not doing it exceptionally fast, but I'm doing it. Good. Good. Where do you want to go? Here? That's fine. Yeah, this is very easy, which once again makes me suspect that it's not the correct way to do it. You were very cooperative. You came out right when I wanted you to. That is unusual for a goblin. Hey, there's that uncooperativeness I'm used to. Okay, so having done that, next possible steps are this, which seems like the worst idea. Hang on. There is one of these here. Okay. So if there's a room clear gate here, that is an escape if I kill the roach now. Okay, so I have two options. Three options. Only two of which seem like any good. Option one is to go here right now and do this. That seems dumb because instead I could do this and break that wall, which gives the roach a route to me. That's option two. Option three is to go here and do this. I think I want to break... Well, no, but I need the... Oh, what? Can't do that until I've hit all those. So this would be dumb. There's no reason to do that, so I'm not going to do it. So it has to be this. But I suspect that that's not going to do what I need it to do. Well, it might. Since this is here in the room, I might as well use it. Oh, hey! That's convenient. Shoot. Almost convenient. Let's see, how can I do this? Can I kill this goblin in this space? They like to go northwest, but I can't quite take advantage of that. So I think I need to bring him with me along these arrows or something? Although this guy is here. So actually, this has become kind of inconvenient. I can do this. There we go. Alright. Sure, why not? Okay, you. There's no way to get you up through there, probably. So I'm just going to have to deal with you where you are. Or there. That's also fine. Heh. Neat. Okay, so force arrows work in my favor for that. Okay. Yeah, they get dumb if I do that, and that is fantastic. I can make you do something you'll regret, can't I? Not quite. Not quite. There we go. That worked. Okay. I could not yet tell you exactly what's going wrong here, but I feel like something is going to go wrong. So I'm going to come back this way, use this orb. No, I can't. That doesn't make any sense. I cannot kill this roach because I have to be there to do it. Yeah, this trapdoor bridge somehow has to stay up until I've done that. Which once again makes me wonder about the purpose of this. Like, the stuff I've done in this room is kind of the easy part. But there's another layer of complexity that I don't understand. Hang on. Okay, so this is here, which doesn't help me. Right? Wait, doesn't it? No, because I'm going to get trapped in this chamber with no way out. That's what's going to go wrong. Having opened this does me absolutely no good at this stage of the puzzle. So I can do this, but it's not useful. Okay. So now what? Could I kill this roach earlier? Doing that shuts that off, which means this is my only way out. This roach needs to die before I have... Now, couldn't I do that exactly the same, except with one small tweak? No, because I have not broken this wall yet, so the roach can't get in there. If the trapdoor gate were down, I could both break this wall and... So this wall has to be broken, and this orb has to be hit. Well, this orb has to be hit the last time that I'm going in here. When I use these trapdoors, I have to use this orb first. I think what I need to try to do is to... Well, now, how would that even be possible? That's done by that. This is all confusing. Okay. Sequencing. I'm pretty sure I could handle both the goblins. I could handle the goblins with this already open. But how would I even make that happen? That's okay. I think I see it. I think what I do is this, then this and this, kill the roach first, and then do the rest in here and escape this way. Still don't get the point of this passage. Okay, so show me why that routing won't work. This seems like it's here for a reason. It's awfully elaborate for it to be pure misdirection, but it's possible. So first thing was this. Oh, the problem is that I cannot break this wall and hit this orb. I have to do those in the other order? Because breaking this wall involves going here. I cannot do that. What? Unless the trapdoor gate's already down. Okay, so what have I changed by doing this? Pretty much nothing. I can't do that, right? Yeah, can't do that. I can't fish the roach out of there somehow. Do I need to... I'm trying to think of ways where I could... Okay, so once when I used this orb the first time, goblins sort of filtered their way to me down here. Some of them did. I don't think there's a way I could convince them to get over here and somehow escort that roach to me. This orb can only be hit from here. Okay, no, hang on. I still have something wrong here. This wall needs to break. But if this wall needs to break, like, why is this here? What is your purpose? Yeah, I don't see it. I just don't see it. Like, the purpose of this... This tells me I have to finish the room on this side with these closed. That's the only reason this would be here. But why is this here? It seems like I need to use all of these orbs on my first pass through here. That seems like it's the only thing that makes sense. This area can only be accessed by either going across this, or going across this and going around that way. Going across this and having this open, or going across this regardless of the state of that. Okay, if the trapdoor gate is open... In order for the trapdoor gate to be open, I need to be done with my business up here because I need to have stepped off of those. So why do you exist? You seem completely pointless. The serpents are too long for me to go in there myself until they've been shortened with goblins. There is no way for me to drop these trapdoors before having dropped both of these bridges, right? Because in order to do that, I need to have already used this orb. In order to use this orb, and get up here, I need to drop both of the bridges. Right? Seems like it. Unless it is already down, which it can't be. Okay, so what? Actually, executing the actions to complete this room is not so bad. In fact, here, let me go ahead and do this. Just to be sure that I can. I'm going to do this first, and then do the goblin thing. So if I know that I can do that, then I'll feel better about what I just said. I just don't quite get the sequencing yet. It seems like there's at least one element here that's unnecessary. Either this, or this, or this, or this. Like, one of these things right in this area does not fit together with the rest, the way I'm reading it. But this is not a hold that seems to waste elements. Like, if it's here for a reason. Okay, so let's go back to that idea of storing goblins away to escort a roach to me. Even if I were here and a goblin were there, it would not... Would it come around that? It might. How do goblins think of spaces like that? Like, if I'm here... No, those guys don't move. That's the same sort of setup. So not that. If I went in here, I don't think... Yeah, I can't influence goblins up there from here. And going in here involves crossing this force arrow, so that's no good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is extremely suspicious. That there's exactly 10 spaces there, so I could pack that full of goblins, theoretically. Question is, what good would it do me? In the state the room is in right now, I cannot ever use this orb. Here's a silly idea. Can I put the goblins in there, leave them there, and use the roach to kill the serpents? No, that makes no sense at all, right? Because if I'm killing the serpents, Okay. So since the number of goblins matches so nicely, I feel like they do need to go in there. But how does that help me? Okay, so if this were packed full of goblins, immediately, let's try it. So don't use them on the serpents at all. Just put them in there. They're filtering out of there in a weird way, but that's fine. Ah, you've gone a place you cannot go. Alright, well this is more interesting. Hey. Cool. Alright, nobody get trapped on a thingy. Whoa. So tell me what this does for me. Having done that, what can I do? I can go down here, use this. I will have to kill those guys. And I don't have the means to do it if I... Well, do I? Okay, well. I'll try. That closes that. Roach is going to be trapped. Green door is going to be closed, so no, this makes 0 sense. If I were to do this at any point, what point makes the most sense? Ah. Cool. Got the roach to me. So what? And just to verify... Oh. Hey. You made it out of there. That's weird. But still, it doesn't help me because I'm on this side of those force arrows. Well, that bridge is still up. You made it out of there. I could bring you in there to kill serpents. Why are these closed? I have not used this orb, apparently. Okay. What did I do exactly? I was on that side, so if I go down through here, do use this orb. I lose my chance to break that wall, but I don't know that I need to. That still renders this useless, but I don't see how that could ever be useful. So my idea is, if I can kill all but goblins but one, push it ahead of me, use that last one to kill all the serpents, then get out of here, then everything works. And there are a couple of unnecessary elements in the room. But it seems like that's the only goblin that's interested in coming out here. So I don't think that's going to work. Like, you're there and I cannot influence any of those. If I could get down here, maybe, but I can't. So no, it's not that. What route would use all of these tools? What route would use this? This passage makes no sense to me so far. Doing this involves already having used one of the trapdoor passages. And then I have to use a second to get back, because this traps me in here. Like this, those are the only ways up. But if I could... So if I could open this... It doesn't help me. No. What? Okay, this is not coming to me. Give me a moment. Okay, I think I'm getting something. I restored to here to have these goblins packed into that space, because I think that is what I want to do. So I looked at the sequence a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to have to restore to there again. Well, sure. So for now. This absolutely has to be the first thing I do. I definitely cannot do this, because this orb has to be hit at some point to kill a roach. Using this orb closes off those in... My only return trip is having the room clear. Using this right away means that I can't kill the roach, because there's no way to do that. So this is my first move. Once I'm up here, I have the option to go down there and use this orb, which I don't need to be in any hurry to do. I have the option to play with some goblins. I can put them into the snake chambers. I can put them into this place. I had some vague plan that involved having them in that place. So if I restore to here one more time. 2 resets. Okay, 3 resets takes me there. I don't want to have used this orb yet. In fact, I don't want to have gone down here yet. Do I? wait, no. Okay, so what was my plan here? I had a plan. No, I do need to use both of these orbs, then get up here, then do some crazy trickery. Do I need all but one goblin there? One of them might need to stay out because the roach needs a place to go. This is a... Oh... Yeah, that's a path that I cannot lead a roach through. Maybe I can lead a goblin through it. A goblin might turn this corner if I'm standing, like, here. A roach will not. Okay, so let me try this again. So that orb just needs to be done sometime. There's no particular urgency on it. Why can't I just stand here and kill this roach? I don't think I have a reason. So that's fine. Alright, so the trickery is that I have nothing up here to kill those, so that's no good. Why did I pack these down here? What was that ever going to do for me? I have to use all these orbs. Wow, I thought I had a plan, but it totally fell apart. Wow, what? Okay, so what specifically is the problem with putting goblins in here now? Like, what is the exact reason that doesn't work? So I'd come up here, I'd pack all those in, those would be full. Goblins would be occupied in serpent chambers. My next... The only move I could do next would be to use this orb, because using that lets me continue to this orb. Roach ends up in here, and that's the problem. I get no opportunity to ever break this wall, pretty much. Trapdoor gates are still up because those haven't gone anywhere. This is... well, that opens when that happens, which is weird. However, the roach is kinda nice and safe in there, but I can't guide it all the way through this maze. That's the issue. Okay. If I could guide a roach all the way through here, maybe I could do it with... No, I couldn't do it with goblin assistance. That would not help. Yeah, this roach is a problem. Oh, I'm kinda sorta close on this, but yeah, like, no matter how many goblins I shove in there, the roach can't... has to go here to get around. No. I need to, like, swap this roach for a goblin somehow. Because if I had a goblin down in this area, and had that roach dead... would that work? Okay, so I do this. I do something with these goblins. Having not used this yet... Packing them all in there would tie them up until later, and that's not great. If I use this orb, I can kill the roach. Okay, so what was the problem with that again? This is a pretty serious sequencing challenge that I'm having trouble comprehending. Okay. So remind me why this set of actions does not work. The problem is I cannot use these orbs to get goblins back in here. Right. So all serpents do have to be dead before I can use those to guide a monster back in to kill serpents. That makes no sense. I need to get this roach in here somehow to kill serpents. How could that ever happen? It seems impossible. Right? Yeah, well, hang on. Okay, what is a way that I could get the roach in there? And why would that help me? Oh, I don't get this at all. Okay, I'm gonna try this for a little longer at least. So if I do this, my only option after that is to do this. Once I'm in here, I'm stuck until the room is clear. Right, that's the problem. Using that means I have to clear the room to escape this chamber ever. So this is the last thing I do Well, once I do that, I'm not going to be doing anything in this area, other than maybe sitting here and waiting for a roach to kill it. The minimum number of goblins to guide the roach along here and not get it stuck is 10. It has to be all 10. Yeah, it has to be all 10. There are so many elements in this room I just don't understand. Okay, so from down here, there's no way I could get all of these goblins out, right? If a goblin's here and I'm here, will he turn that corner? No. If I'm here? Not quite. I think. Though maybe. So here is one that a goblin definitely would not ever escape from. Yeah, I'm not getting this. Okay, well, I did what I could to analyze this room. It's apparently smarter than I am, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll have a theory next time, but It's nice that the execution is so non-demanding. At least the execution of anything that I've figured out to do here. Just the sequencing is totally eluding me somehow. Like, I'm sure the right answer is staring me in the face, but it's invisible to me right now. Alright, well, I will ponder this and come back with some sort of theory next time. So I'll see you then.